Are you ever making a project and you're trying to find that perfect pattern paper to look just right with maybe your stamps or another piece you want to put on your card? You just can't find it. You can't find something that looks quite right. Today, I have several tips to share with you to create some paper. Start with some pattern paper you have and make it exactly what you want to coordinate with your project. Let's take a look. Before we start with that, just a quick reminder, I do a giveaway every week. And for you to get entered, all you have to do is comment on each of my new videos. This week's giveaway is going to be this beautiful floral spray embossing folder. It's one of the really large ones. I love that because you can emboss 2 card fronts at once. Here are some cards I have created with this beautiful Lily of the Valley bundle. This embossing folder has actually been out of stock for a while, but I have one and I want to give it away. Comment to win. I notify, we do comment back in the comments to let the winner know who has been selected. I also put the winners every week in my update email. There's a link to sign up for that in the video description below. Let's look at some ideas for personalizing your designer papers. Now I am using, is anybody else out there a fan of purple? Anybody? Purple is my favorite color. If you watch along often, you know this. You are going to be seeing some beautiful purple products as we go through here. I hope you enjoy seeing them. So what we are going to do first is I'll share several ideas for taking your designer papers, making them look the way you want. Now for this one right here, what I decided to do, a lot of times we get in our heads just stamping on top of plain cardstock. But don't forget about stamping on top of those designer papers because you can create different looks. You can create more beautiful things with less effort when you start with some kind of pattern in the background. I wanted to show you what we could do right here with this. And you're going to see a couple more examples of some things similar to this here in a moment. But I just thought I would show you that when you stamp on the designer paper, you can color it or not color it. One of the things I love about doing this is you don't have to color it in. You can leave it just as is. And we're gonna look at an example of that in a minute. But did you know, these are my Blends alcohol markers. Did you know that you could stamp with our regular water-based inks and color in with those markers? I had no idea. I thought that I had to use special ink like Memento or my markers would bleed, that ink would bleed. And it took me a long, long time to realize I can stamp with all these colors of ink and still use my Blends markers and it doesn't bleed. So we'll do a little bit of coloring right here and you'll see how I just took that designer paper and we personalized it. We stamped on top of it. I have this really beautiful piece to put on my card that really all I did was I stamped the words and the images. I stamped them all in purple, one color. A lot of times when we're wanting to make things detailed and look fancier, more elegant, more professional, we're using different colors of ink. It's one color of ink on top of that designer paper. And then I just added a little bit of color with my Blends markers. And as you can see, I have already prepared the rest of this card. This will continue to blend a little bit as it dries. But let's go ahead and add this. I think these are the prettiest products. It might be because purple is my favorite. But we have this lovely shimmer paper. I love how with these products, everything coordinates. I hear from so many people who start with supplies from garage sales and the thrift store and all sorts of places, and they get so frustrated with things not coordinating. Product suites make it so very easy because things coordinate and make it easy for you to start designing beautiful cards. It includes a Violet Dreams paper pack, this beautiful shimmer paper. We have a stamp and die set. You're going to see all of these things as we go through here. And some lovely embellishments to coordinate. Let's look at another way to personalize your papers. And as it turns out, I did not plan this, but it turns out we are using the Blends alcohol markers for all of these today. So I know you've had this situation where you want to make a card and you have like that embellishment, or maybe you have a color in mind for the person you're sending to their favorite color or something, and you just can't find that right paper. We can personalize them. Do you ever color? Do you ever add color to your papers? You can do this different ways. You can spritz color. You can add color with blending brushes. If you have black and white paper or paper with open space, you can just color it with markers or pencils or any way you like. Or a great way is to add some color with the markers. So this one isn't black and white, but let's say here's my situation. This designer paper pack has beautiful die cut pieces in it that include labels and flowers and all kinds of cool things. I love paper packs like this that I can punch the pieces out and I don't have to spend a lot of time die cutting if I don't want to. So I punch these pieces out. I don't know if you can see the flowers and the leaves. Some of them are popped up. Those are separate pieces added to it. But I want my card to be this lovely hydrangea hue color. And this could coordinate. It's kind of a very light version of that, but I wanted to coordinate better. Here's my situation. I know you've had these situations, so that you want something to coordinate and it's just not working. Here's what I'm going to do. This paper happens to have this diagonal pattern in the background. And I am going to use my hydrangea hue marker. I love that all of our products coordinate between inks and markers and papers and all the things, all the colors coordinate. So as soon as I figure out like what color I need, I just have to reach for that ink or reach for that marker and I can make it coordinate. So I am just adding some patterns with these lines. Now, this is something that you can play around with. Do I know what I'm doing here? Not exactly, but we are going to add a lovely pattern. I did the thick line, the brush tip from the marker once. Then I grabbed I thought this was the lighter marker, but it looks like it must be the darker of the two markers. And I'm using that smaller tip. It's got a smaller line. So look, it did have that diagonal pattern in white in the background. Now we have this pattern in the color that I wanted so that it will coordinate with all of these pieces of my card. So let's put this together quick and you can see the finished results. And we are going to look at a third example to one more idea for how we can personalize our designer papers. So I love this hydrangea hue color and these papers. I told you purple is my favorite, but if purple is not my favorite, then it has to be this like periwinkle color, which our new ink color is hydrangea hue that I mentioned that I love. Let's pop this up right on top. I did create anything I stamped, anything I created here, I did create with this Violet Dreams set, this greeting included. I appreciate you. So great way to add some color to a designer print so that it will coordinate with what you want it to coordinate with. Last but not least, I love to stamp on designer papers when I'm thinking outside of my box. I always want to stamp on cardstock, and then it's like, you know what? If I stamp on designer paper, it can really save a lot of time and effort for me. So depending on what you're stamping on the designer paper, you may still want to add some color to it, or you may not, depending on what it is. because this is flowers and we have flowers and leaves, I am going to add some color to the leaves, but I am going to leave these flowers exactly as they are. I think they are beautiful. And we could leave the whole thing. This would be very pretty on a card as well. But just to add a little bit of color because it won't take a whole lot of time. And friends, if you get real worked up about staying inside the lines on your projects, I would encourage you to remember that this is fun and this is casual and this is carefree and it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm using this really light color of green. It's called Soft Seafoam. And especially with lighter colors, especially if you're using a water painter, watercoloring is such a casual way of coloring anyway. One of my favorite things about it is when I go outside the lines, it just looks like it belongs because it's watercolor. But this light color of this marker really helps, the soft seafoam, that I just wanted to add a bit of color. It's very light and very forgiving, so I'm sure I did go outside the lines, but it is not going to show up very much. We just have that light hint of color. Let's bring in the card that I have prepared. I love this big die cut that coordinates with this stamp that we used a few minutes ago. And I prepared that in the background. That texture stamp I think is really fun. So I used that several times. So we will attach one of these flowers directly to the card. We will pop the other one up on top of it. And then we have our greeting to add. But I liked the black and white edition to this design. I was debating. I love black and white and I love bright colors like the purple, but I don't always mix the two. But I do really like how this turned out with the combination. So let's add this greeting. And here is this finished card. Can you see that beautiful shimmer on this paper right here? I am hoping that you can see that. So here are our 3 completed cards. Thanks so much for being here today. I hope this gives you some great ideas for how you can modify those pattern papers in your collection to make them exactly what you want. Make sure you comment so you get entered to win that beautiful embossing folder. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you'll be back again next time when I'll be here helping you to hand make with love.